Good afternoon, colleagues, Faculty of Health Science Management, Departmental Coordinators, and most importantly, the reason that we are here today, our 2025 Peer Mentor Cohort. We're going to start off the program with the welcome and remarks. Prof. Director of Learning and Teaching, Prof. Annelien Keet.
Thank you, everybody. I saw that you needed to bend down a bit. I don't think I need to bend down anyway. Good afternoon, everybody. You know, it's quite a privilege for me to stand here today. I was in this meeting, this session last year as well, and it was lovely to see this room actually quite full, you know, of our peer mentors. So I do have, I think, the biggest part of what I actually want to do here is really to thank you and just talk about, you know, why this is so important. And I then gave this a title as well, you know, in the sense that as you are busy with your academic journey, you are climbing into a, you know, into a specific direction. But your mentoring role really means that you're taking other people with you, okay? So lifting others as you are climbing as well. So I want to start this quickly just with a very short quote from Ahmed Kazi, who says that true mentors have this unique ability to pick up vibes that everybody else misses within you. This is the kind of thing that you are doing. We've now into this mentoring program for a few years. It's not that many years, you know, but we have been doing this now for a few years across the faculty. I do think we're the only faculty that have formalized mentoring program as we have it. When I started at this university in 2017, sometimes I'm not sure whether it's 17 or 16, and I am being, and my host department is social development professions, and picked up the concept of the peer mentoring for the first years at the time within that department. And here I am in 2025, and this is a concept that is across the faculty, where every single department have peer mentors that we choose every year. In terms of what we are doing. We are now also, that's not, I'm saying we, and I'm going to just say, there's a team of people, Prof. Soji, you in charge with that, to actually looking at doing more and more research in terms of understanding first year's experience of the peer mentoring. So if you want to look at, and I'm not going to unpack the history too much, but if you can look at how we have developed where we are right now. We started with a thought, we start with proposals that we put out there, and this has grown across the faculty, and we're at a point now where we can actually do research and publish on understanding what this really means for first years. I feel very privileged to speak to our students here because I think you're pretty amazing. I mean, I'm quite aware of the fact that you're not earning money in this case, you know, and all students want to earn a bit of a stipend as well. And yet you do this knowing that there's no funds within this project to be able to pay you a stipend on a monthly basis. So what are we doing here? It's really to thank you sincerely. This is what this event is about. For the role, this incredible role that you are playing as mentors for our first year students and what you've done this year. You know, you really give, we're very aware of the fact that you give up your time and your energy to help other people find their field in a world, and you will still remember this, that can feel quite overwhelming, you know. And your role to guide and to listen, to encourage and to inspire them. This is what you are doing. And it's no small role that you are playing. I mean, if we have to be honest, really, starting university can be quite tough if you think back about your own start. think about those first few weeks when you were here. Did you feel grounded? Did you feel that you understood this university? And I will give you, in addition to this that's happened, that's here, if you can say yes to me and you can convince me that I need to believe you, that you knew exactly what you were supposed to do, you knew exactly where to find what, I will give you an additional present, okay? Because I don't know, I don't have the present, and the reason why I'm putting that challenge out, I don't think that student exists, okay? Who know exactly. So everything is new. The campus, the systems, the pace of learning, the independence. When we're with our parents, we just want to be independent, and here we are thrown into this big independence, and you don't really know what to do with it, because now you move from the structured school environment, and all of a sudden you need to manage your own time. You need to juggle these multiple modules that you are having. You need to figure out what does word self-directed learning actually mean? Because the first time you hear the word and now you have to figure out what does it actually mean. You know, if you can remember back, those were the kind of things. And you do this, a lot of our students do this being far from home. I mean, I always, you know, I'm this age, I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I still remember that feeling that I had of feeling very, very lost in my first year, in my first few weeks, okay? And, you know, I lived close to my university. I lived in a community next to where my university was located. So I went home every evening, come home, and yet I felt lost. I felt so overwhelmed by all these assessment dates that I'm getting and what I'm supposed to do and I'm supposed to. So this is really the kind of issues that students are having. And we do know that our students, you know, in addition to that feeling lost, they have other challenges. Financial strain, adjustment to life in residence, of the loneliness of being away from family, and especially if you run low on your budget. And a lot of us at that age struggle with self-confidence, etc. And, you know, have this imposter syndrome, do I really belong here and am I going to make it, you know, type of thing. And coming from environments where you might have been the only one of two or maybe even the only one in that matric year that ended up at this university here. So people are looking up at you and you're wondering whether you can make it. And this is where you come in as a peer mentor, okay? Because now you are the friendly face, the reassuring voice. And you know that knowledge of I've been there too. I remember having to interview people in the beginning of the, so actually at the end of the year before, who wants to be peer mentors. And almost without fail, I hear people say, it's the experience that I had in my first year when I was mentored that makes me feel that I want to do this as well, okay? So you know that you've been there, and you know that transition can be a bit of a scary thing. So it doesn't always feel like a big thing, maybe. It doesn't always feel like this is a big thing that you do, but I think you have to just pat yourself here on the shoulder and know that this is a big thing, okay? This can be the kind of thing that help that student see a path where they might have felt it looks very, very vague. So it is a big thing. It's all the small moments that comes into it, you know? Showing somebody how to access resources, helping them prepare for a test, learning how to do this very differently, checking in from a tough week that can make a world of difference. So it is quite a big thing that you do in a world where things are confusing. So through your guidance, you help first years build confidence, find their rhythm, and see that they do belong here. Okay, they actually really belong here. They deserve to be here. And you remind them that success isn't about being alone, but it's about walking together, because you're the one walking together with that group of first years that you are doing. And in doing that, you strengthen the sense of community that actually we want every student to feel within this faculty. And you guys do that. So what makes this even more, amazing is the fact that you guys are navigating difficult academic years. Hey? You are now in that third year maybe, I don't know, we may have some second year students as well, but mostly I know a lot of them third year and going forward. And you need to be able to do that, right? So you balance clinical placements, practicals, research, and exams. And you are preparing for a professional life and the workload that can come with that. And sometimes you come into your mentoring class and then out of the 10 students, there's 2, you know, and then you almost feel like you want to quit, you know, because you put in the effort to be there. You still find the time to mentor all the time. You met with your mentees throughout this year, you answered their messages, you gave them advice, you checked in with them when they struggled, you alerted academic staff when you were worried about a student. That's what you were doing. So you did this with care, you did this with empathy, and you did this with patience. And you know what that is? Those are signs of professionalism. Those are signs of leadership. All the things that we try and that we know is important here is what you do when you are doing your mentoring. So you have shown that being a health professional isn't just about mastering the skills, the technical skills, but you have, through this journey of mentoring, showed that it's about compassion, that it's about teamwork, and it's about service. And those are exactly what we are thinking is necessary for you as practitioners out there. So what do we need to do here? Well, you know, we use these words, flip classrooms. We, as the academics, need to come sit in the class where you tell us what those things were that made you stay throughout this year and do what you do. Because that way, that is where these things and these terms that we are using are made practical. Okay? So it's there. Okay. So your work as a mentor truly reflects what we as a faculty and university stand for. We talk about humanizing education, collaborative learning, and transformative action. In your work that you've done for this year, it is all of those in action. Okay? So you've seen it. If you just go sit still and you do a reflection of your work that you've done this year with your group of mentees, you will see all of those things coming in. So it's not a small thing. It's actually quite a big thing. Okay? You've lived out the principle of Ubuntu. I am because we are. You've shown that success in higher education is not a solo journey. It's not an individual journey here at all. It's something that we co-create through care and respect and shared efforts. So in helping others succeed, you have also grown as communicators, leaders, and future professionals who understand that learning continues long after the classroom end. So from all of us here, you know, that's sitting here, the staff members, etc., in the faculty, we want to thank you. You know, I need to say that now in the beginning, and you'll be thanked again at the end of it all. But thanks for your time that you give, for the patience that you've shown, and for the kindness that you've extended. Our world needs a lot of kindness. I think we feel that on a daily basis, on our skin, in our communities, in the world that we are. You're not just locally in South Africa, but in the world. We need a lot of kindness. And you guys have been walking examples of that kindness that you've been giving. You made a real difference, one that might not always show up in the grades or certificates, but will live on in the confidence and the success of the students that you've mentored. As you move into your final years and beyond, and I know it's not for everybody their final years as you move in, but in your senior and final years, carry that spirit of mentorship with you into your wards, into your clinics, into your communities, because the world needs exactly what you've shown here. We need empathy, generosity, and we need heart. So to our mentors, we do see you, we appreciate you, and we are deeply proud of you. Okay? And take this day and just embrace yourself. And the little things here, it might not be big presents, but it says a lot. It says something about the appreciation that we are having. And I'm now looking at the colleagues here, we got to the point where we're looking at, you know, the kind of research that reflect on the value thereof. I think our mentors themselves are living boats of knowledge in terms of what it really means to step into a role like this. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Keet, for that very insightful and warm welcome. On your chair, you would have found there's a program for your convenience. We will now move on to our first guest speaker from Learning Development, Ms. Ranel Plaatjes.
Good day, everyone. How are we doing this afternoon? Busy time of the year, and here we are sitting, and we've made it. So hope you are relaxed and ready to mingle. I would like to start with what Nelson Mandela says. He says, "It always seems impossible until it is done." Well done, Faculty of Health Science mentors. You stood the test of time. We celebrate your footprint of care, your kindness, your generosity, extending self beyond your own boundaries, allowing other and their storyline to infiltrate your world, and in so doing, making a difference. Thank you for giving a face and being the face that we so clearly state in Vision 2030 in your faculty and what we embrace in this mentoring program. We salute each of your stories, and we stand amazed at the crowd of warriors that are sitting in front of us. We thank the faculty for investing in their students, and we appreciative of funds making available in allowing this mentoring program to thrive. Thank you for the leadership. Thank you for the management. Thank you for the coordinators that's here this afternoon. Thank you for our project coordinator in creating a village to collectively build a mentoring program in allowing each person to find home in the faculty. Mentors, we commend you on your dedication to the program and the commitment you made in the midst of your own story and its realities. Thank you for giving of yourself. Your giving of yourself created inspiration, hope, and a sense of an idea that together we can and that each story matters. This program represents voice and touch, and you have created spaces in your faculty for those to be visible and tangible in human form. You have done what Brené Brown says, when we own the story, we can write brave new beginnings. Maya Angelou's word says, there is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside of you. And you as mentors have created room for healing, for untold stories. I borrow from Google collection this meaning of strength, which you have showcased again and again throughout this year. The word strength encapsulates what means power, might, energy, force. Power meaning the ability to do something, and especially to produce an outcome and create ripple effects in your desire to motion yourself into your goals. Might, implying abundance or extraordinary power. Energy, referring to a source of power. Force, the application of power and strength. So mentors, your might created hope. Your force helped you to understand your role in the bigger scheme of things and to be courageous enough to move from the peripherals. You've showcased strength in the midst of the chaos and the messiness of life. You've showcased strength and displayed heart and integrity. You even disrupted your own thinking in believing that you are stronger than what you feel. Leading self in such a way that it inspires and it helps others to discover their own strength. Yes, I'm talking to you, mentor. Yes, indeed. Miglio 1991 says, human life ceases to be human, not when we do not have all the answers, but when we no longer have the courage to ask really important questions. Thank you for being sensitive and mindful in how you showed up next to your mentee. Through your generosity of listening as a mentor, your brave heart taught your mentee how to turn comfort zone questions into growth zone questions. Through mindfulness and wisdom, you led conversations so your mentee does not stagnate in their comfort zone where it is safe and where they feel in control, yet nothing ever grows there. No, no, no. You turned it into opportunities in how your mentee can find purpose once again, how they can live their dreams to the fullest of their ability. You took the questions of their fear zone around finding excuses and put into learning zone questions like how to deal with their challenges and problems, which allowed them to reach their growth zone and becoming dynamic no matter the realness of the struggle in the lived experience. You turned their stumbling blocks into stepping stones because you understand the heart of the matter. Mentor, your message was loud and clearly received. You've embodied what Gotham 2007 says. I thought it was just me, but it isn't. Making the journey from what will people think to I am enough. The mentoring program is about stories that shape spaces. The mentoring program is about student success, which is about students' dreams, goals, and aspirations. Your success is my success. Your story is my story. You are worth my time and my effort because you are a valuable human being. Through the mentoring program, you've missioned that interconnectivity about giving expression to the one of the core values at the Nelson Mandela University and in Africa, Ubuntu. The mentoring program is about destinies intertwined, a web of interrelatedness, leaving footprints on hearts, building communities that matters. Mentors, as you are writing brave endings to your stories for 2025, I am reminded of a saying, if you are brave enough to start it, you are strong enough to finish it. Did you hear me? If you are brave enough to start it, you are strong enough to finish it. And do you know why you are strong enough to finish what you have started? Because you are the embodiment of change and new beginnings. You are ready to embrace and move forward into new frontiers and boldly craft your success plan into action for this week and for exams. You are the voice of innovation that represents change as a form of rebirth. You take the lead of choosing to write transformative actions into all your decisions, to not quit on yourself no matter what. You recognize your storyline footprint of your life, and you are adding to it with the intent to succeed in everything you do towards your success plan for 2025 and beyond. Mentor of the Faculty of Health Science 2025. You rock, and you make our world rock too. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Beatrice, for that inspiring and motivating talk. And we will now call on the Acting Director of Learning Development, Mrs. Terry Ann Jones.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for the invitation to be part of this auspicious occasion in which we celebrate the peer mentors of the Faculty of Health Sciences. I'm reminded of a first-year student who consulted with me for a student success coaching session. What I observed as the student entered my office was not only carrying a bag of books on her shoulders, but also an invisible weight. Upon our immediate interaction, I established that the student was a high-performing scholar at high school, someone who had never failed a test in her entire high school career. I encouraged the student to share more of her story. The student had shared that she had failed two of her major modules, which could have major implications on her progression: funding and future goals. Because of the challenges she was encountering, she was starting to believe that maybe she was not capable of making it through the qualification. Her transition to university had not been as smooth as she thought it would be. Many students may face the weight of fear, self-doubt, disappointment as they journey through university. Some of these feelings may have resonated with you as a peer mentor. The story I shared is one of many that I've encountered as a student success coach. Amongst Mandela University's strategic objectives, one is to offer extended access to higher education for a diverse student group, with the core purpose of being in service of society. To ensure that this access translates to meaningful success, the vision of the learning development is to empower students holistically along their learning pathways to enhance their academic success. The mission is to provide a diverse range of nurturing, targeted, and collaborative learning support programs and initiatives that help students succeed. Learning development aligns with South Africa's National Development Plan of 2030, which calls on university to offer extra support to help students cope with the academic and social demands of higher education. By 2030, the goal is to achieve a student throughput rate of 75%. To contribute to this goal, learning development provides comprehensive student learning support through our 5 subclusters. The Student Academic Development subcluster plays an important role with regards to the training of the peer mentors at our institution. The peer mentoring program was established in the Faculty of Health Sciences in 2021, and this program has played a pivotal role within the university. Transitioning to university can be exciting, but it can be daunting. A new environment, new challenges, may it be academically or socially, and new expectations. Peer mentor programs offer the opportunity to bridge this gap. Mentors who are predominantly senior students who can offer guidance, reassurance, and encouragement to first-year students and who understand what it is like to be in their shoes. Mentoring stretches beyond academic advice. It creates an opportunity to build confidence, fosters a sense of belonging, and creates a supportive community, creating powerful connections and opportunity for learning, reflection, and growth between peer mentors and mentees. Mentors are equipped with the necessary training to enhance their communication, coordination, interpersonal facilitation, and leadership skills. These skills not only enhance the students' individual academic journey, but also equip them with valuable skills for success beyond graduation, which contributes to the personal growth and future professional environments, which further contributes to the transformation and sustainability within the university. While mentors are equipped with skills, mentees gain insight, motivation, and a sense of connection and belonging. This collaborative relationship therefore encourages and fosters a partnership between the mentors and mentees. This program therefore helps make our university more inclusive, compassionate, and collaborative. As an institution, student success should not be dealt with in isolation. This peer mentoring program allows the opportunity to extend our reach to students. Peer mentors have the ability to hold space and continue their academic journey whilst embodying the qualities being welcoming, listening, creating a safe space, sharing their experiences, being a sense of encouragement for students entering the system, and aware of when to refer students in the time of need. To the peer mentors, this is a reminder that being part of this collective continuum of student success, your role as a mentor was to plant the seeds. Some of the fruits you might not see immediately, but remember that your presence changes the soil in which someone's confidence grows. Each of you in your role as peer mentors held the quiet power, the kind that helps someone to rewrite the story that they themselves, for them themselves. The time that you invested, your encouragement, your sharing of your own experiences, these simple gestures can turn a student's uncertainties into resilience. I would like to encourage you to continue to show up, not as people with all the answers, but as those that believe in the possibilities. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Jones. We now have 3 of our peer mentors that will just share a little bit of their story. So I'm going to call on Mr. Zinto.
Good day, everyone. Thank you to the speaker and the organizers of this event. It is an honor to be part of this moment today. My name is Usibe Zinto, and I am from the Department of Human Nutrition and Dietetics under the supervision of Mr. Mahoba. And to Mrs. Z, thank you so much for believing in me enough to hand me this mic today. I know there may be a senior leadership in front of me present, and I do ask for forgiveness for not naming everyone individually, but I deeply do acknowledge your presence. I stand here as a proud mentor reflecting on a journey that has been both humbling and transformative. Now I was told to keep it short and sweet, and I do aim to keep it short, definitely. I hope that it will be short. I hope it will be sweet. Being a peer mentor wasn't about helping others only. It was about growing ourselves while enabling others to grow as well. We have learned to be patient. We have learned to have empathy. We have learned to simply being present and being there for others. Because sometimes just being there means the most for those that I need. There were moments of doubts, but we kept showing up, and that made all the difference. Leadership isn't about having all the answers. It's about listening, it's about supporting, and it's about working alongside others. To my fellow mentors, you have been inspiring, you have been resilient, and most importantly, you have been real. We have shared challenges together, laughters, and we have had those what now moments. Thank you for your kindness, your commitment, and for your courage. To the program coordinators and organizers, thank you for building something that gave us more than just a certificate. We walk today walk outside of here with real skills, with deeper empathy, walk out of here with a stronger sense of purpose. This program has shaped how we see ourselves, how we show up for others. To my fellow mentors, I want to challenge you this afternoon. Let's not let this be the end of our journey. Let's carry the spirit of mentorship into every space that we enter. Let's keep showing up. Let's keep listening. Let's keep leading with heart. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for the lessons, and thank you for the community that we've managed to build for ourselves. Let's remember the words of Nelson Mandela when he said, "What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is the difference that we have made to the lives of others." Let's keep mentoring, not just as a role, but as a way of life. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Zinto. Ms. Ramathaple.
Thank you. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Can I adjust this? Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Standing before you is I, Reolubo Kharamatlapi, and I am a second-year medical student. And in this year, 2025, I had the opportunity and the privilege of becoming a mentor. Once I became a mentor, I realized that it is more than just academic advice or guidance, but it is about touching lives, building connections, and creating friendships that are going to leave a lasting impact. When I first met my mentees, at first it was just simple interactions. The small conversations that we had during mentorship sessions and just greeting each other in corridors. But over time, our connections started to become a little bit more deeper or like stronger. We laughed over mistakes, we shared victories together, and after all, we supported each other through challenges. I played netball with some of my mentees, I went to church with others, and we shared moments that went beyond the classroom. These experiences reminded me that mentorship is about creating bonds, inspiring one another, and being present in each other's lives. Mentorship also taught me about myself. I learned a lot of patience. I learned the importance of just lending my ear and listening to what the next person has said. And I learned that when you guide someone, you won't always have all the answers. Planning sessions on things like a lot of following the mentor manual, planning things on like financial literacy, sharing practical tips, and also seeing my mentees make small changes or taking small steps in their lives show me the power of encouragement and the power of simple sentences such as "I believe in you" and "I know that you're capable." And I must admit that in this journey, I also learned myself. Whenever they asked questions, whenever they had challenges, I saw it as an opportunity to also grow, to also learn, reflect as well. To the mentors of next year, 2026, I have a few words for you. Embrace this journey of mentorship with an open heart. It's not just a responsibility, but it's a privilege to inspire the next person, to connect and create friendships that go beyond the classroom. Please approach your mentees with kindness, patience, and understanding. Share love with each other, I'm so sorry. Guide them, and also allow yourself to be guided too. In the end, the greatest lesson I learned about mentorship that it's about building a human connection. It's about living to improve and learning to grow together. Before I close, I wanted to take a moment to say thank you to everyone. To our moderators, our trainers, Mrs. I forgot your name, the one that was presenting, Mrs. Jordan, Mrs. Chatty. Thank you so much for your guidance, for your words of wisdom. To my fellow mentors, thank you for sharing this opportunity with me and for also being a support system that I didn't know that I needed. To my mentees, thank you for trusting me, for showing up sometimes. And then most of all, I would like to thank God for He gave me strength, He gave me wisdom, and He gave me grace and carried me through this journey, because I'm not a confident person, but look at me, now I'm standing before you guys. This experience has been that of growth, that of support and purpose. And for that, I will always be grateful. Thank you.
Thank you for your beautiful story. We also had a special request. One of our mentors wanted to read a poem that she wrote. So I will now call upon Ms. Asabonga Mahabe.
Oh, turns out I'm not so short after all. Okay. Greetings, everyone. My name is Asabonga Mahamba, and I'm from the nursing department. So mine is just like a short poem I wrote for the mentors because I was obviously touched about this whole experience. So the title is To the Ones Who Light the Way. They call them mentors, but I call them torchbearers. Because when darkness visits the corridors of university life, they are the ones holding fire in their hands, not to burn, but to guide. You see, they are the bridge between I can't and I did it, between I'm lost and I'm found. They are the pause between panic and peace, the reason some students stayed when dropping out looked easier than staying in. Peer mentors, you are the unsung heroes of hallways, the quiet architects of confidence. You give your time freely, selflessly, when the world keeps asking for more of it. You listen when others only hear. You lead when others only look. You show that leadership is not about titles or applause, but about standing in the storm and saying, "Follow me, I've been here before." You are the gardeners of potential, planting seeds of courage in the soil of uncertainty. And every flower that blooms in someone's graduation gown has your fingerprint in its roots. You are the heartbeat of this university, pulsing purpose through every mentee's dream. Because of you, students learn that failure is not final, that fear can be a stepping stone, and that success is shared. So today we say thank you for the late nights, for the gentle words, the patience, the passion, the power you pour into others. Peer mentors, you are the reason hope still studies here. You are the reason tomorrow looks brighter. You are the reason we believe that together we rise. My name is Asabonga Mahamba. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Asabonga. We will now move on to the most difficult part, choosing the top 5 peer mentors. It's never easy. All of them are great. But the top 5 are just the ones that has been engaging, that has been handing in. I know it's been a difficult academic year for all. We had to choose 5, and these are just the 5 that has just given a little extra. So I will now call on Prof. Van Rooyen for the handout. Nonsebo Mazibuko.
Which department is she from?
Medical.
Medical school.
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, radiography. Oh, good. That's right.
I'm so sorry. Nonsebo is not able to be here because she's on the clinical platform. She's a Kurdish student.
Will you please hand this over to
I will give it to her.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mary.
Prof. Thank you.
From nursing, Nombuyisele Mishali.
Thank you for your dedication.
Human Nutrition and Dietetics, Mr. Zuzepe Zinto. From medical school, Ms. Ramathlape. And from pharmacy department, Ms. Tasneem Kudamal, but I know she is also not able to be here today. Zandisile.
Thank you very much. Pharmacy department has got a research symposium at the moment, so Tasneem is part of that. Thank you.
And then we will now move on to the certificate handover. Again, Ms. Prof. van Gooyen. And then I will call on the departmental coordinator who will read out the names for their respective departments. We'll start with nursing science. I know Ms. Campbell is not able to be here today. If Prof. Smith would like to come up. Director of school. Thank you, Prof. You can go.
Clinical exams is resources within IDS. So you let's see, clinical exams.
Colleagues, unfortunately, I had to ask the director of school because nursing science has have practical exams this afternoon. So that's why we have nobody else. So you'll have to be satisfied with the director of school. And we caught them by surprise.
Actually going to ask my fellow director to come and assist me, because if I knew, I would have practiced these names, and it's very difficult names to read. So Zoleka, please do me the honors.
Especially the first one.
You.
Mihlali Xaba.
Thank you. No, you can go ahead.
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations.
Lasiphi Nciyama. Zusakhe Mbokazi. Right here. Thabiso Ramakolo. Thapelo Mukwena.
Bradley Modiba.
You want to call?
Yeah, I can do that one. Bradley Modiba. Chantal Nduna.
Unathi Mchungwana. Yamkela Mjayezi. Nombuyiselo Mchali.
No, that one you can read. I'll do the last one.
Junior Mangani.
And last but not the least, Asabonga Mahamba.
Thank you. And then for emergency medical care, Ms. Lamla.
Okay, afternoon everyone. Rector Monyela. Makhokele Setunda. Yolisa Temba. Boneni Kumalo.
Thank you, Lamla. For radiography, Ms. Marilyn Willemse.
Good afternoon, everyone. So once again, I just want to apologize that our third and fourth year students are on the clinical platform, but I will just name the students that will receive certificates. I think I've got one student present because he's in the second year, so they are on campus. Okay, so the first one is the one that's here, Ovayo Mpekeka. The floor is yours. Okay, and then the three that's not here are Nomsebo Mazibuko, Olutando Chaka, and Lumelo Velem. So, yeah. I just like to add that these students did an amazing job. You know, our students go on the clinical platform and they don't just mentor the students academically, but on the clinical platform, they do a fantastic job where they mentor the students, they continue doing it. And when they are on the clinical platform and the students are here on campus, their mentees are on campus, they continue to mentor the students via Teams. So they never stop, and it's hectic. And it's hectic for them because they've got to be there and they've got to be here. And then the opposite also happens. So when they are on the academic platform, they continue to mentor the students while they're on the clinical platform. So they sacrifice a lot of their personal time while they are mentoring. Thank you so much.
Ms. Buckle Marianne from Medical Laboratory Science.
Hi everyone. For Medical Laboratory Science, I also just want to say thank you very much for the mentors, because I know they've got a very difficult program, and they kept going. And also, Batandwa, thank you for coming from the clinical platform. I know you had to take leave for this. Thank you very much. Okay, so our first one is, Batandwa got limpy. And our next mentor is Elsje Oosthuizen. And last but not least, Sinagugu Moses. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And from psychology, Ms. Izandri.
Good day, everyone. Good day, everyone. Are you guys full? You know, whatever happens after lunch, it's not nice anymore. Everyone is sleepy. My name is Izandri from Psychology Department. I'm with my colleague Desri Baloi. Say hi to everyone. Our first peer mentor is Hope Oduga. Junior Shabangu. He's not here. Tabang Mago. Tsepangwana. Bongiwe Nhlambo. Anao Stautau. Mohadi Ramotwala. Hlakanipha Singapi. Songezo Vaicholo. Azizi Pokhrodbom. Okuma Nokoko. A final round of applause for our future mental health practitioner.
Thank you, Zandri. And now from medical school, Mrs. Candice Chetty.
Good afternoon, everyone. Afternoon. Firstly, I'd like to call upon Divuyo Malima. Not here. Alwanda Sabia. Nomakepo Kato. Tina Sibango. Riali Boha Ramatlape. Timna Makupula. Lonwabu Ntlangulela. Akusua Asafo Age. Nervin Oren. Chinolo Myla. Nompumelelo Mlenzana.
Thank you, Candice. And then from Environmental Health, Mrs. Festile.
Good afternoon, everyone. The first one is Shongile Manganyi. The second one is Mantwam Teku. The third one is Sibulele Mzamo. And the last one that is present is Luvongamane. And apologies for Miss Amy Reid. She's not put.
Thank you. And then for Human Nutrition and Dietetics, Mr. Tapelo.
Good afternoon, everyone. If I actually knew that I was gonna stand here, I'd have prepared a bit or asked Zizipo to actually come and read this out. The first one is Chauke Jonzani. Tokozile Makoba. Mqondisi Mthembu, sorry for my tongue doesn't click. Zusiphe Zinto. Lutendo Namangani. Thank you. Sorry guys, I was running away. Ne? Ndevo Tumani. And I just want to make sure that I covered everyone.
Thank you, Tapelo. From Human Movement Science, Mr. Kamva Kele.
Good afternoon, everyone. It gives me great joy to present this award to the Department of Human Movement Sciences Peer Mentor and to the Peer Mentors of 2025. Your dedication to guiding, advising, and assisting your peers has not gone unnoticed. Okay. I would just also like to inform colleagues that most of our students have sent in their apologies. They are involved in work-integrated activities outside of campus. Without further ado, I will call our first person, Mr. Lwando Ndoisile. Mr. Spumelele Vacha. Mr. Addison Billett. Ms. Teboho Mevana. Mr. Sorry. Ms. Renee Nemutudi. Ms. Sisikelelwe Khasmeni. And last but not least, Mr. Damien Standing.
Thank you. And then for social development professions, Mr. Tolo. Not here. Okay. Can I ask Prof. Soji to please come and read out the names? I also thought so.
What happened to her?
Thanks for that.
Okay. Okay. The first one is Lilita Kaga. Sepang Mahunyane. Chulufelo Libereki. Vivian Pay. Lungelo Mlochwa. Titimalo Sarongwane. Khulani Sirinda. Nasiphi Ziphathe. Nasiphi Ziphathe. Balisa Mchongo. Khomotso Moima. Anati Mpongo. Khanyisile Ntimane. Is Khanyisile not here?
You have to.
Thandi Ngobe. Nonhle Chabangu. George Mtakane. Gracious Ubisi or Ubisi. Tekano Hope Mashabela. Samokuhle Zitha. Zothile Mhlongo. Sibusiso Matiwane.
Thank you, Prof. Soji. And lastly, Pharmacy, Mr. Zandisile Masebe.
Okay. Good afternoon, colleagues. Just to also mention once again, a number of our mentors are doing a final year, so they are involved today in a research symposium. I'm going to call all of them Those that are here obviously will come through. The first mentor is Siposizo Mabila. Tsejofatso Poloholo. Queen Chess Mabane. Okay. Mapela Mangoro. And the next 5 will be acknowledged in absentia. Okay. Sakile Masalela. Tasnim Kundamal. Notando Zuma. Rivo Ngobeni. And the last one is Nolwazi Simelane. Thank you.
Colleagues, Z and I had a little omission here, and I do apologize. We had a special gift for all the wonderful, wonderful staff who coordinated this from the various departments. And as they were reading, I was thinking, I must remember to give their gifts, and I forgot. I was so impressed with our beautiful students. So we're just going to call them back and say thank you to them, because they are part of the success of this program. So sorry about that. What's the first one? Oh, let's start with the last gentleman. Where are you, Sindisile? And the next colleague, Lamla Makulusa, please, can you come forward? Thanks. And then Marilyn, you could hear how passionate she is about this, and so on. So, well done, Marilyn. I hope you saw her. Marianne Buckle. And Deirdre from the same department, because she does a lot of work as well. Deirdre Bauer. We appreciate you. Isandre, where are you? Where is Andre? I hope you're still here. Wonderful. Psychology, because they have so many students and they need 2 of these coordinators. Desiree Valoy, thank you. And this is the last one. Candice from the medical school. Candice Chetty. Then from Environmental Health, Mrs. Vestile. Mandela. Tupelo, where are you? Oh, there you are. And then, Kamba, thank you so much. You were so quiet and demure today. Eh? Thank you for all the extra work.
Two guest speakers. The two guest speakers.
Oh, then also our two guest speakers. Ronelle, you, what an amazingly passionate lady. Thank you for that beautiful speech. And then, Terry-Ann, you have a very difficult job. Would you do it with such grace and passion? Thank you.
Thank you, beloved. And then to close off the program, I'd like to call upon Dr. Kolvadia to do the vote of thanks.
I'm glad it's at the right height. Good afternoon, everyone. What an inspiring afternoon this has been. A true celebration of mentorship, connection, leadership, and community that defines us as Faculty of Health Sciences. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. Firstly, to our peer mentors, today has been about you. You have shown that leadership isn't about title or position, it's about service. You managed to balance your studies, life, and mentoring others, as well as reaching your own academic acumen. A lot of the time with multiple challenges. No electricity, sometimes no water, protesting students, complaints for your lecturers and students, but you've done it. So I want you to take a moment and say thank you to each of you. Well done. To our guest speakers, Prof. Keert, Ms. Jones, Ms. Plykes, thank you very much. To Professor Van Rooyen and the Faculty of Health Sciences Management, thank you for leading with vision and always reminding us that learning goes beyond the classroom. It's about people, purpose, and participation. Once again, a big, big thank you to Mrs. Jones and Ms. Plykes for your very insightful contributions and ongoing commitment to learning and development across the faculty and the institution. To our program coordinators and our coordinator of the program today, thank you for your dedication and countless hours behind the scenes, ensuring that this peer mentoring program runs seamlessly. Your work has set the foundation for success. Also, a heartfelt thank you to Mrs. Ismail, the project coordinator for today, your organization behind the celebration, ensuring that it ran so smoothly and stylishly, of course. Now, we also would like to extend our appreciation to our Executive Dean, Professor Zingela, and our senior FMC members for your presence here today. We know it's a crazy time of the year. Also, what I want to say is that our FMC contribution here today really creates that prestige and dedication that our students so rightfully deserve. So thank you very much. Then to our faculty media team, Philip, Zuki, Tabiso,
thank you for capturing those great moments, those memorable moments, for all of those wonderful pictures that you've seen on the screen today, for ensuring that everything runs super smoothly and all the technology is technologing. So thank you very much for that. And finally, to our remarkable peer mentor cohort of 2025. You are the heartbeat of this program. You have lifted others while you were climbing yourselves, and you made this campus a kinder and more connected space. So on behalf of everyone here today, we really just want to say thank you. Thank you for your passion, your kindness, your teamwork, and your leadership. May you continue to grow, not just with your minds, but lead with your heart as well. So let us, for one very last time, give a round of applause to every single speaker, every organizer, and coordinator. Congratulations once again, and here's to more mentoring, more magic, and just enough caffeine to get us through the semester. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kovadia. I will not keep you any longer. Mentors, in your bags you have some refreshments, and staff, you may help yourself with some refreshments to the left-hand side of the hall. If the mentors would like to take a photo, you can come up. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
She said,